Patty Levitt-Reid is back. She's here now to talk about perception versus reality when it comes to financial literacy. Patty.
That's right. This was a report done by, or shall I say survey, by LowestRates.ca. Ipsos Reid conducted it, asking Canadians how financially literate do you consider yourself to be? And 78% said, I am very financially literate. And yet, when they asked a series of 15 questions, true or false, 60% got them wrong and actually failed. And those that actually did do well got a C or a possibly D rating here. So, of course, I decided to take the test, and there were 15 questions, and I'm just going to say I didn't get them all.
Come on.
No, I didn't. Well, I would have got an A, but I didn't get them all right. There was one that I did get wrong, and I went, wait a minute. And I think it was worded tricky. But anyway, I digress. But it is interesting to go through, and we're going to post this on our website. And yes, the answers are there, so you can be true to yourself. I'm not going to look at them, or I'm going to look, because what we really know is that yesterday, for example, we heard that the Royal Bank self-disclosed that they were going to offer up settlement to the OSC for $21.8 million. And this had everything to do with mutual fund products, excess fees being charged, fee-based accounts. There were money going through that shouldn't have. And you sort of stand back and you say to yourself, you know, would people have recognized this? Do they look at their statements? Do they fully understand what's going on?
Realizing that you're being overcharged on your mutual fund fees may be, that's a tall order, I think.
It's a tall order.
For the average, average investor. Kurt Ryman, we often talk about young people not having enough financial literacy. What about older and middle-aged people? What about people who are on the cusp of retirement?
I have parents who are retired, and they're in the process of raising their own financial literacy, working with their financial advisor, trying to understand what the risks are, where they should be invested. I think this overconfidence issue, I mean, we're all the best driver, right? We all think that we're...
Yeah, no, actually, I am actually the worst driver on the road, for sure.
So you know
I am the exception.
Yeah, and there are people who then think that they're also the best investor. Yeah. You know, I think that sitting down with an advisor, getting a roadmap, understanding where the risks are, and not just the financial market risks. What about the risk of outliving your retirement, right? Which is
your money.
Exactly.
Your money in retirement. Boomers actually had the best in terms of scores, followed at 52%, followed by Gen Xers. Millennials, interestingly enough, they were most likely to rate themselves as financially savvy, and yet they performed the worst on the 15 questions. So young, old, it's indifferent. I do think that you really need to know. The one that they got wrong most was about mortgages, and that's probably for most of us our largest asset, and we really need to understand the parameters there. So go ahead, take the test. Let me know if you get perfect. I didn't.
Patty Levitt-Reid with her usual vigor on her subject matter. The test. What was your score? 14 out of 15?
It was. Yes, it was.
Patty Levitt-Reid. Up next, we'll take a look at the morning's top business headlines. Then we'll hear top.